everybody, and welcome back to our Minecraft Engineer's Life series. And today we are going to be moving. That's right, we're moving all of our machines over to the machine room, and we're going to be making some spaghetti conveyor belts. So go grab your snack, guys, and let's go ahead and let's jump into today's episode. Before we get started on today's episode, guys, I just wanted to point out that there has been a brand new update to Engineer's Life. So basically, some things have been added, some things have been removed, I believe, and probably a few other things that I completely skipped over. Basically, I know there's some new stuff, some stuff has been removed. Let's keep going this way. Let's not get murdered by a creeper today. Okay, he's not. Is that a silverfish? Wait, what? Why are we getting silverfish here? And why is there a creeper here? Get rid of you. Oh, he's spawning silverfish. Okay, battle time. Epic battle time. Muncher, you're gonna help out too, right? Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, I was not expecting this right now. Okay, he's just gonna sit there and let us shoot him. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's just do that. That makes it easier for me. And as you just saw right there, there are a few new mob models and stuff like that, which I noticed right here with the animals. Like, look at that. There's a ton of new models and stuff, and new textures on those models, which, let's be honest, I wish normal Minecraft did this. If we, like, instead of just having white chickens everywhere, if we just had, like, all these different colors, I think that'd add a lot more to the game. Let's be honest. Oh, we got a silverfish here somewhere. Oh, still a few left over from the battle. Okay, Muncher, get him. Okay, Muncher's not doing anything. Eat him, Muncher. Oh well. But yeah, new models, new things like that. Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get into what we're gonna do here today in this episode. Okay, so now that we're done dealing with the nightmare fuel that is now silverfish, and I'm assuming spiders are probably gonna be pretty ugly looking now as well. Let's go ahead and get started on today's episode. So, to get started with today, I want to move everything down here. Before we do that, I do have to get a new pickaxe because the Tech Reborn machines, I can't pick those up. I can't. I've tried doing it before when I first placed down my industrial blast furnace. I put that thing down, noticed there's a multi-block, picked it back up, and it broke. So, we have to go ahead and get a better pickaxe. So I'm thinking what we'll do is I'll try getting a cobalt one. Okay, so after going out and grabbing a stack of cobalt, I found out, yeah, we don't actually need cobalt to pick this stuff up. In fact, I don't think the pickaxe will actually work. Like, if I give it a shot here, as you can see, it's still extremely slow. If you look up the top left there, it takes a while. But as it turns out, you can actually just use this wrench, which is really easy to craft. It's just, you know, a bunch of bronze, basically. So apparently you just shift, and I think it's left click? Right click. Yeah, shift, right click. That is how you do it. And it just lets you pick everything up. So yeah, that's how you pick that stuff up apparently. I did not know that. But anyway, at the very least, I got some new fancy armor out of this. I went out, I grabbed the stack of cobalt expecting to use it for that. But I got some new fancy armor. A little bit weaker than my other stuff, but it lets me run around faster. That way I can be nice in Sonic speed. Now thinking about it, the armor's actually blue. I'm Sonic! And speaking of being blue and fast just like Sonic, guys, I think we need to hurry up and start moving our machines down here. So let's go ahead and let's start doing that. So for the first thing that we are going to move down here, I think we're going to move down the garden cloche. Actually, I know we're going to because I already moved it down. Let's go take a look. So I made a little room over here, and this is where I'm going to put the garden cloches because, well, I couldn't really think of a good way to fit it in out here. So I thought having a nice hallway through this sort of doorway there, just like with these on either side, would be kind of neat. As you can see, I kind of have the relays up in there. I need to wire it all up here soon. Anyway, let me just kind of show you how I have it set up. So for these here, you need your water, you also need potatoes and dirt, and I think that was it if I remember correctly. Why are you dancing over there, Muncher? He's having a party. Anyway. We have like pipes that go underneath, and we'll hook this up to like one of those pumps eventually. And then from there, well, yeah, like as Muncher's showing there, he's on the conveyor belts. Everything gets pulled down here. And we'll probably have to do like a loop underneath for this one here to get everything on this side. And once all that happens, it'll be brought up here to where the squeezer and was it fermenter is? The thing that makes seed oil and the other stuff for biodiesel. And then the thing to make biodiesel will go right over here, I think is what I'm gonna do. Then we'll just have our generators down on this side. Everything for power generation has officially been moved down now, so let me show you kind of what I've been doing here. So what I did is, well, the garden clutches and stuff, they're all down there doing their thing. When the potatoes and stuff are grown, oh, Muncher just jumped off the bridge, holy crap. But anyway, once they grow their stuff, they go over here on a conveyor belt. They get brought up by a vertical conveyor belt thing. I just brought down around here, and I thought that was really neat. I like the idea of having the conveyor belts. How'd you get up here so quickly? And he's really eyeballing those potatoes. Anyway, yeah, they sort of come up, they go across this thing that I have hanging from the ceiling here. I think that's a really neat idea that I want to try and implement a little bit more with the other machines and stuff, is just having the conveyor belts hanging from the ceiling. I feel like that adds a lot to this room here, so I think that's something I'm gonna do. But anyway, I also had to change up a few things. Let me... You know what? No, I should probably pick you up. Let's pick him up. I know what he's gonna do as soon as I go down here. He's gonna start eating all of the potatoes and stuff that come out here. But yeah, this is kind of how I have it hooked up. As you can see, potatoes are here, seeds are way over there, and I kind of have this really kind of poorly going underground and just going way over there, basically. That's how it's hooking up to this thing. If I just dig it up a little bit, you can kind of see that. Just underneath, goes to this, and same with this here. It just goes down and to the generator. And that's basically how I have all this hooked up. Now, one thing I did make a mistake on down here is I had my... Oh, leg, holy crap. Anyway, garden clutches, they were set up wrong, so I had them a block too high, basically. But that is all fixed now, and I gotta redesign the room now to sort of cover up this stuff, but that is perfectly fine. So one thing I have to consider with this area is I'm planning on keeping all my mining stuff over there, so one thing I need to do is you need to figure out how I'm basically gonna have to sort all the stuff we dig up over there from our excavators and stuff, and figure out how to sort them over here to determine like what machines I need them to go through and stuff like that. One thing I didn't really think about when I first started moving stuff over here, but yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out. I think it should all be doable with the routers, which I don't have on me. But yeah, I think we should be able to do it with that, but we'll have to see. We'll see. If I run into any huge problems, I'll let you guys know that. But for right now, we need to move over our furnaces and stuff like that. All the machines have officially been moved in, and we now have conveyor belts all over the ceiling, hanging everywhere. I think that looks awesome. But yeah, everything's all set up, and I think I got all the sorting done, or at least everything that I need for right now. We might have to add more sorting things later, but for right now, I think it's good. So basically, what I've done for the sorting is this one right here. This is like the end of the line kind of one. That just sorts the coal that gets grinded up, like all the ore gets ground up over here. And the coal will go over this way, ores and stuff, they will go this way. Now, let me go down behind the grinder area down there and let me show you what's down there. So what I'm using to grind everything up here is just a sag mill. I threw that in here. This is like behind that area there. But yeah, it grinds everything out. It goes here, drops it there, and then it gets sorted again. So basically all the grits and stuff in the coal, that'll all go up this way to get smelted and turned into coal coke. And basically all of the gems and I guess clay, silicon, the coal dust which you apparently get, and cobblestone, that stuff will all go up this way. it'll be put into a chest right at the top of the bridge area here. Yeah, right there. So right in this area, it's all thrown right in here, as you can see. And I also have another sorty thing right here at the top. This one is for the ores and stuff that are coming over from the area over there, which will be our mining area in the future. So basically for in here, what I did is just sorted the sand and the gravel. Now the clay is gonna go through here and get grinded up so we can get silicon. But for the gravel and sand, I want that for like concrete and stuff like that. So I want it to come over here, go into this chest so I can just take it whenever I need it. So this is where all the grit and stuff will actually drop down. I just have a hopper there for the time being, which I think will be perfectly fine. I haven't had any problems with it so far, but I only tested a very small amount of grit. But anyway, here's the sag mill there, and everything I just shown you is behind there in case you wanted to know that. But over here, now this is where all the coal goes. It goes into here, that makes the coal coke. The coal coke then goes into the chest and goes down and around here, up into the crusher to make coal coke dust, which we need for making steel. And all the liquid from this here, that just goes in a pipe that's underneath us and right into the storage area right there, as you can see. And with that there, guys, every machine that we had over there has now been moved over here to the machiney area, whatever you want to call it. And all the conveyor belts, or at least almost all of them, are all set up. There is one last thing that we have to do. We need to link the place right here up over there where we're going to be doing our mining. But before we go hooking up all the ore stuff and all that, or at least getting it over there, there's one thing I want to do. And that thing that I want to do is I want to make more power. I need to generate more power with our diesel generator, or get another diesel generator, that is, because I haven't been able to run a lot of my machines, like this one here, for example, the arc furnace. I haven't been able to use that at its full potential. I can only run it with like 6 slots, the first 6 slots, I believe. Yeah, these ones right here. I haven't been able to use all of them, and same with the excavator when I was using that over that away. I could not use that at its full potential either, as running out of power. So the next thing I want to do is set up a new generator. Now I already went ahead, I crafted up a bunch of garden cloches here, because I had the materials lying around and all that, you know? And I realized we haven't done any crafting this episode. So let's go ahead and let's jump into a super fast crafting thing, and let's craft up a brand new diesel generator. And there we go, guys. Both the generators are up and going, and they're both able to run. I will say though, if you want to make more than 2 diesel generators, you're definitely going to have to make a few more of the things up here. That is for sure. I was keeping an eye on this stuff for a while, making sure it can keep up. And let me tell you, it can just barely keep up. Well, it can keep up. It's just if you add one more generator to the mix, it definitely wouldn't be able to. So if you need more than 2 generators, consider making like one more of each of these things up here. So squeezer, fermenter, and refinery. But 2 is all we need. This is pretty much able to be used now. Like, I can use all slots but 1. But you know what? That's a lot faster than just 6. So you know what? I'm fine with that. And I also kept an eye on the pump over here. As it turns out, it can like keep all of these hydrated, which is pretty nice. It just takes a while on startup to fill everything up with water, that's all. But yeah, with all that out of the way, let's go ahead, let's lay down our our last conveyor belt, going from up there all the way over to where we're going to be mining. So let's go ahead, I'm gonna go do that, and I will be back. And with that there, guys, we officially have the conveyor belt coming all the way over to our machines over there from the excavator over here. So with that all set up, all we have to do now is bring power over here. But I think that is something we're going to do next time, along with setting up more, well, excavators. We're going to do a lot of mining next time, getting that stuff set up. But that right there is going to be it for this episode, guys. If you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more modded Minecraft in the future, then don't forget to smash that like button. Let me know you're enjoying the series, and I will see you guys all in the next episode. Until then, have a great day, everybody.